My name is Oliver Frille. I'm leading actually procurement, supply chain management and supplier quality engineering in INEOS Automotive. INEOS is a petrochemical company. That's the group, that's the background, the company background of INEOS Automotive. INEOS Automotive is a part of that. And what we do, we actually engineer and later produce a real 4x4, which is actually a real 4x4, which is a tool for everyday use in harsh environments. My supplier network. You will find everything between an OEM, BMW for the engines. You will find very big-sized companies like ZF and Bosch. You will find very small companies focused on specific parts we need for the Grenadier. And you will find regionally actually covering pretty much the whole world. It is a huge challenge to manage the supply network, the global supply network. We are, as a team, we all start or came from different companies. As we are in the development and engineering phase, we're predominantly facing the challenges in and around the supplier tooling and supplier development costs. That's the current pressure we're seeing. Had the sourcing phase of finding the partners, identifying the partners, we were facing many times certain patterns and behaviors which were typical for the auto industry. We many times try to overcome them to not work sequentially. We actually started to say we can do things faster, and we want to do them faster because we want to have a business case faster. I mean, the biggest challenges these days is still, as we're not in production, are around, I would say, reliability of partners, promises of the partners, which didn't happen or didn't turn out. They promised something, they were late and things like that, and they promised certain cost positions which they actually do not deliver these days. Yeah, first product introduction, that's a challenge because of course you do so many things first time. So take the returnable packaging, has to be designed first time. If you would be producing the third model of a certain kind, yeah, you can do carryover and count on your experience. So that's a challenge, and this type of challenge you find actually in the whole value chain, in the whole supply chain. Quality challenges are, of course, there. We're facing them in the different regions, or coming out, or being actually driven by our global setup. Supplier communications are very important because we have to rely on each other. There is an extremely high dependency from each other. So communication alignment on a high level when it comes to long-term strategies, all the way to parts availability. That is the span, and that has to be aligned. Otherwise, both companies will not be successful.